Chapter 20, The Doorway of Calling. The new door glowed softly before you, its light warm rather than blinding, the kind of light that welcomes instead of warns. It had no handle, no lock, no hinges, yet it stood steady as stone. You, B.J. Mayfield, felt the Holy Spirit draw near again, his presence moving like breath across water, steady and sure. Emma and Silas stood close on either side of you, each of them strengthened by the revelations they had received. There was no fear among you now, only reverence. You reached out with hesitation at first, but the Spirit whispered gently that perfect love casts out fear, echoing 1 John chapter 4 verse 18. The truth settled deep within you and your hand grew steady. The moment your fingertips touched the door, it dissolved like mist caught in morning sun. What lay beyond it was not a room. It was a landscape. A wide plain stretched out before you, the sky a deep gold as if lit by a sunrise that never ended. The ground beneath your feet felt firm, yet it carried no dust, no decay. This place was not Ashwood as you knew it. This was something between earth and heaven, a place where the spiritual and natural touched. You sensed immediately that this was holy ground. Silas stepped forward first. "Where are we?" The Holy Spirit answered, and his voice sounded like a choir carried on a single wind. "This is the field of mandate. The place where calling is revealed and courage is shaped." Emma's eyes widened. "Are we meant to train here?" "Yes." The Spirit's reply held both tenderness and authority. "What awaits you in Ashwood is not darkness returning, but purpose awakening. And purpose must be tested before it can be trusted." A gentle breeze stirred the tall, golden grass. As it moved, shapes began to form, paths stretching outward from where you stood. Not one path, but three. Each road shimmered faintly, as if written in light instead of drawn in dirt. You approached them slowly. One path pulsed with a quiet, steady glow. It reminded you of endurance, of deep inner healing, of prayers whispered through heavy nights. Another path shimmered like a river of light, quick and bright, calling forth boldness, the kind that stands between danger and those who cannot protect themselves. The third path glowed like embers, warm, creative, full of songs, stories, and words capable of stirring hearts awake. Emma gasped softly. "These are ours." The Spirit agreed, his tone gentle. "Each path reflects the gifts I have placed within you. You will walk them together, yet each of you must embrace your own calling. Your strengths will move as one." Silas stared at the path of boldness with awe and a dawning understanding. Emma reached toward the path of creative fire, her hand trembling with new purpose. And then the Spirit turned his voice toward you. "B.J. Mayfield, the path of steady light is yours. The path of endurance, healing, and truth. You will carry the word into broken places. You will speak life into souls who think death is their last language. You will stand in the authority given to you by the one who called you." The words wrapped around your heart like armor carefully fitted piece by piece. You felt the weight of it, not as a burden, but as an assignment. Then the Spirit continued. "But before you walk your paths on earth, you must walk them here. You must learn what it means to listen fully, to trust completely, to obey quickly, and to love deeply. Only then will you be ready to carry what I give you back into Ashwood." The ground trembled faintly. Not in fear, but in readiness, like creation itself waited for your agreement. Silas inhaled. Emma wiped her eyes. You stepped forward. "We accept," you said, your voice steady, anchored by the truth of Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, which says you can do all things through Christ which strengthens you. Immediately the three paths surged with brighter light, weaving just enough to show that even as each of you walked your unique callings, you would never walk alone. The Holy Spirit spoke again, this time with gentle urgency. "Step forward. Training begins now. And when it is complete, Ashwood will not simply be saved. It will be awakened." You placed your foot on the path of steady light, Silas on the path of boldness, Emma on the path of creative fire. And as soon as you took that first step, The entire field rippled with promise. You had crossed into your calling. There was no turning back.